On this episode of the 10 Code Public Safety Podcast, we're discussing two Murfreesboro Fire Rescue Department's community engagement events. Hello, everyone. I'm your host, Public Safety Information Director Larry Flowers. Thank you so much for joining us. Today's guests include MFRD Assistant Fire Marshal Shandreah Womack and Training Coordinator and Paramedic Julia Pitt. Ladies, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us, Larry.
Sure. We're going to start first with our citizen CPR class. Julia, if you wouldn't mind, why did you think there was a need to host such a class at MFRD?
Well, this class is the first class of its kind here at Murfreesboro Fire Department, and we just wanted to host a class to empower our citizens to act if an emergency was to arise.
So why is it so important for everyday people to learn CPR?
So the majority of cardiac events happen outside the hospital and away from trained providers. According to AHA, only about 40% of people receive the immediate help they need prior to trained responders arriving. If CPR is started immediately, it can double or even triple somebody's chances of survival from cardiac arrest.
So who is eligible to take this class, and do you need any type of medical experience?
So anybody 18 or over is able to attend this class, and you do not need a medical background. We just want you to come in and learn the life-saving skills that you need.
So what type of CPR training is this? Is it like basic training?
Yes, this is basic CPR training. So you'll learn the skills needed for CPR, high-quality CPR, as well as life-saving skills such as what to do when somebody's choking.
Does this basic training include any hands-on? Do you use mannequins?
Yes, this is going to be a combination class. So we're going to teach the skills necessary to do hands-on practice, and then we'll have mannequins, AED trainers, and participants will be coached and taught by our trained instructors.
Okay, so, in a lot of places, businesses, public buildings, there are AEDs on the wall. So basically, they will be taught to use those devices?
Yes, they will get hands-on practice with AED trainers. They will be taught how to utilize those and how they operate and everything that goes along with an AED.
And a good thing about those AEDs, it's audible. It gives you instructions, right?
Absolutely. So AEDs are designed that anybody could pick it up and start to use it without any training, but we want people to be comfortable with that. So we are definitely going to have those there, and people will be able to utilize them.
Right. So is this a certified course?
No, this is not going to be a certification course. Okay. So this is just a community awareness program. Like I said, we want to empower our citizens to be able to act if an emergency arises.
Okay. So how long? Is it a certain number of hours?
The class is scheduled for 2 hours, so we're going to be teaching for 2 hours. And if anybody has any questions or it runs over, that's fine too. We are there to, make sure people feel comfortable and can do what they need to do.
Sure. Do you have the dates for the first class, and where will it be held?
So the first class is going to be held May the 31st, 2025 at the Airport Business Center. That is 1930 Memorial Boulevard, Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
And I think we kind of touched on this, but any other equipment besides the AEDs and the mannequins that you will be using?
We will have, like I said, we'll have mannequins there, and we'll have AED trainers. The mannequins actually have feedback in them, so they can get some real-time feedback on how good their compressions are and how well they're doing, as well as, like I said, using the AED trainers and getting comfortable with utilizing an AED.
So if someone witnesses a person collapse and become unresponsive, what is the first thing they should be doing?
The first thing they should do if they witness somebody collapse and become unresponsive is call 911 and then get an AED if one is available. So once they call 911, dispatch can also help walk them through the next steps. But if somebody is unresponsive, they should call 911, immediately get an AED, and then if necessary, start CPR. Push hard and fast in the center of the chest, and dispatch will help them through the next step until trained providers arrive.
Sure. I took a basic class at my church not too long ago. We used the song "Staying Alive." Do you use something similar or a song or anything so people can keep a rhythm?
There are several songs. It's mostly within like a beat of the 100 to 120 compressions a minute. There's a variety of songs, but like you've heard the "Staying Alive" song, and there's several other ones too out there.
Name another one for me.
You want us to sing?
Shan can jump in and start singing on this one. So what's another song that Because that Staying Alive song, that's the most popular, I'm
Yeah.
assuming, yeah.
The new halftime show at the football for the Super Bowl, the Kendrick Lamar. They're actually, I've seen people start using
They're
that.
not like
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
They're not like
Yep.
us. They're
Yeah.
not like us. Okay, yeah. So basically, that sort of, help them stay on beat, so to speak.
Yes.
And that can be
So-
quite tiring too. Go ahead.
So as far as like songs to stay on beat, that helps a lot of people. There's also certain AEDs that have like a metronome that'll keep a rhythm for you. So you can do CPR to that rhythm. There's also apps you can download as well that have a metronome on there that has that count of 100 to 120 compressions.
So, and when you're doing that, one person can easily get tired.
Yes.
So what do you recommend in that situation? Switching out with someone or?
Yes, so if you have another provider that's trained in CPR, we recommend swapping every 2 minutes, every 2-minute cycles. Or if it is just you, we recommend just going until you cannot go anymore. Of course, over time, your compressions will tend to slow down or tend to not be as effective. But if there is somebody you can swap with, absolutely swap out consistently so you're not getting tired.
And the good news is MFRD has such a quick response rate that they can get there hopefully within those couple of minutes.
Yes, sir.
To be able to take over that medical care.
Yes, we just want our citizens to feel comfortable for providing that care prior to our arrival, because those first few minutes are absolutely critical after a sudden cardiac arrest occurs. It's absolutely critical that oxygen is still going to the brain.
Right.
And it is important that they come in and they start CPR as soon as they can, so we can take over when we get there.
And a lot of people are not aware, heart attack, cardiac arrest.
Two different things, right?
Could you explain?
So a heart attack can cause cardiac arrest, but sudden cardiac arrest is usually from an electrical disturbance in the heart, where the heart stops generating the electrical rhythm, heart stops beating. We have to come over, take CPR. Like I said, two different things. A heart attack can, down the line, cause cardiac arrest, but they are not the same thing.
Right. So is there a fee to attend this class?
No, there is no fee to attend this class. This is going to be a free community event. So, yeah.
How many participants would you be able to take at one time?
So we are looking to take about 20 participants, and we're hoping for future classes as well.
Great. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you for all that knowledge.
Thank you.
And now we're going to switch gears and talk about our Teen Citizen Fire Academy.
Yes, sir.
And Shan, that's coming up pretty soon. What does the Teen Fire Academy entail? What's the purpose of it?
So the Teen Fire Academy, we've been doing Citizens Fire Academy for 20 plus years. Teen Fire Academy just gets those kids during their summer break. We have lots of interested kids that are like, hey, I want to be a firefighter maybe when I grow up, or even those kids that are now sophomore, junior in high school that want to look into that seriously. So this kind of gives them that opportunity to do so, because we're doing things that we're doing in Citizens Fire Academy as well. Extrication, they get to see live fire. We get to use the fire extinguisher prop. Just so many opportunities for them to get to see, like, is this really what I want to do? And for those younger kids, it's just an opportunity to have fun.
Right.
I'll be honest with you, I have just as much fun as they do, probably. I love this. This is one of my favorite events that we do, so I'm looking forward to it.
So what age can participate?
So the age is 13 years to 17 years.
13 to 17.
Yes, sir.
And you had mentioned juniors and seniors. It's really important with that age because this is almost a recruitment tool.
Yes. So we've actually had two that have came through our Teen Fire Academy that now work here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great.
Yes, sir.
So is there a cost?
It is $25 per participant,
Right.
and that just pretty much covers we buy them T-shirts to wear. That way they're not messing up their own clothes throughout the week, so that's what that covers.
You had mentioned some of the things earlier that the teens will get to participate in. Are there any other hands-on?
Yes, sir. So that's the fun part of the class. That's what they all want to know. This year we're actually including the CPR basic class into our Teen Fire Academy. So that'll be on a Friday morning. Julia's going to come over and teach all the kids the things they need to know, and that'll help them. I think they're at the age where it's good for them to know they have younger siblings or they're with older adults, so it's good things for them to know. We also have Shelby Mack coming from News Channel 2 to do some weather stuff this time, so I think that'll be interesting. We're doing extrication. You get to see some live fire, some search and rescue. That seems to be their favorite. They can't go into the live fire, but we'll show them that. And then they can do search and rescue another day. So they go in and we teach them those techniques to do that. So that seems to be the favorite, where extrication is usually the second. And we do a fire extinguisher prop, so they actually get to use a fire extinguisher. We teach them how to properly use that to put a fire out.
Sure, and I'm assuming they're
Oh yeah,
in the
they're all
turnout
decked
gear,
out.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we give them turnout gear on the first day, teach them how to properly put it on, and then they get to wear that through the duration. I think they love that probably more. They take lots of photos so they can show all their friends.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And so both physical training as well as classroom experience as well,
Yeah,
right?
so they're going to get a little bit of both this year. And then we do have downtime during their lunch break, or just some breaks where they have roped us into playing some flag football with them. So that seems to be pretty popular too.
All right. And Teen Fire Academy is so popular, I'm afraid we're going to have to shut down registration.
Yes, unfortunately, registration's probably going to be shut down today. We can take up to 25 applicants, and we had an overwhelming number. We actually have 72 applications as of today. What we are going to try to do, just because I don't like to tell anybody no, is we're going to have multiple classes to get all those applicants in.
Oh, man, that's excellent. That's excellent. Anything else you want to add that I failed to ask you about the Teen Fire Academy?
I can't think of anything.
And what about you, Julia? Anything about CPR class that we failed to mention?
No, we're just looking forward to seeing everybody out there. The Fire Marshal's office
Yes.
will also be out there
We will.
handing out some free giveaways and hanging out with us, so it'll be a good time.
The Public Safety Podcast originates from the Murfreesboro City Hall. Thank you for listening wherever you download your favorite podcast. You can also watch the Public Safety Podcast on YouTube. For more information on public safety and the fast-growing city of Murfreesboro, visit our website, murfreesborotn.gov. Until next time, I'm Larry Flowers. Have a great day, everyone.